Hello humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough. Just like I said in the previous part, whenever I do this little spinny thing, I habitually want to say Pokemon Pata, because that's how I started most of my Pokemon Pata videos. But anyway, I caught this thing! It's a Tink-a-Tink! I wanted to nickname it Tink 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 Tink, but that didn't fit, so I just had to settle for Tink Tink Tink. Now, before I do too much else in this video, I want to talk about something else. Pom here. Pom has a nature that boosts its speed in favor of dropping its attack stat, and I'm starting to believe that that's not a great nature for it. I'm starting to get the vibe that it's probably better if it's a physical attacker, because it's learning a lot of physical attacks, and I can always give it Thunderfang and stuff. So, in the previous video, I got this Adamant Mint, and I think I want to use it on Pawmie here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I might be wrong, but I think it's better if it's a physical attacker now, and I think it's better if I give it this Swift Feather. I think it's better if I just use all these items right now. May as well, right? Like, experience candy, extra small, that's going to give me, like, what, 10 experience? I may as well use them now when my Pokemon are lower levels. Yeah, there we go. I basically wanted to say that I wanted to start this video off by kind of like beefing up my Pokemon a bit. So let's go ahead and use these, and then an HP, oh, hang on. Replace Draining Kiss, replace a move with Draining Kiss. So Draining Kiss is kind of a unique move in the sense that it's a special move that makes physical contact. I don't know how good it's gonna be on Tink-a-Tink, but I think it's gonna be better than Fairy Wind on account of, one, it deals more damage, and two, it can actually restore a little bit of my health. But I think things will be better once Tink-a-Tink learns another physical move. But okay, then we've also got some TMs, and I don't know that I necessarily want to teach any of these to a Pokemon right now. Thunder Wave would be useful. Oh, Tink-a-Tink can even learn Thunder Wave, but we're gonna pass on that. Okay, but there is one more thing I want to do before I move forward in the world, and that actually involves me going back to a previous location. But that's okay, because this will be the first time I get to showcase myself flying back to a previous location. I simply go over to one of these little wing symbols, I highlight it, I press A, and then I'm able to fly back there, and I'm met with this cute little animation of a bunch of flying type Pokemon carrying me. I don't think I know what Pokemon that is, though. I don't think I've seen that Pokemon yet. So here we are back at the Naranja Academy. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to find the Chansey store, and I don't remember where it is. And I know that there's multiple here in the Academy. They have duplicate stores all over the place, but I don't remember where the store is. But at least I can ride around on my little bicycle Pokemon, and navigate the map a little more easily. But yeah, I gotta find I said the Chansey store, didn't I? What I really need to find is the Delibird store. Basically, I gotta buy some battle items. What is this about egg power? Some meals here will fill you with egg power. That'll make it easier for you to find eggs when you're out on a picnic. That's how you get eggs in this game? When you're picnicking? Good to know. And what is this? Ooh, rare candy! That's an extremely valuable item that allows you to crash your game, apparently! What the heck? Alright, no candy for me, I guess. Oh, alright guys. You caught me with my pants down. Big reveal. I'm recording this at 5:57 in the morning because I want to get on that grind and record like 20 videos today. Doggone it. What was that all about? And that didn't... How far back is that going to set me? That's not going to like mess up my save file, is it? That's my concern. I don't want it to mess up my save. Please don't mess up my save. Are you okay? Hope we're okay. These types of things happen. I think I'm just gonna be back at the beginning of the video and I'll have to reteach Draining Kiss again, but that's not a huge deal. Yeah, so what was it? It was Adamant Orb on the Pawmie, Draining Kiss on the Tink. Oh no, I saved as soon as I flew to another location. Hooray for autosave! Alright, let's try that again. And that was a rare candy, I'm getting that back. So what did I do? I was like, oh man, I gotta find the Chansey store. Oh, sorry, did I say Chansey store? I meant the Delibird store. I need to catch some battle items. I know there's multiple versions of these stores, but I don't remember where they are specifically. Okay, I guess I'll go down this way. And then there was the dude that was talking about egg power. And I was like, oh man, you can get eggs during a picnic. Okay, but we're not gonna talk to him this time. This time we're going straight for the candy. Are you what is happening? Am I not allowed to have the rare candy? Hey! No! I'm getting that candy. Golly, this must be how Ed and Eddie feel, getting so close to getting their special candy, and then it's in their hands, it's within their grasp, and then something beyond their control happens. Alright, but third time's the charm, right? So let's see. Oh man, I gotta go to the Chansey store. Oh man, did I say the Chansey store? I meant the Delibird store. I gotta find the guy that talks about the eggs. But this time I'm not gonna ride the Pokemon. I think that's what's causing the issue. I'm just gonna walk up to the rare candy. Well, no, we're gonna walk. Okay, well, I'm kind of walking. There, rare candy, no game crashes, right? Right? Very good. Okay, so I got the rare candy. I'm glad I went this way. Now I'm gonna go through these corridors and I'm gonna look for this Delibird store. Pretty sure there's one on this side of the map if I'm not mistaken. Excuse me. I'm fairly confident. In fact, is this it right here? Delibird presents, yay! Okay, this is exactly what I want. So we wanna go to battle items. No, we don't want battle items, although do I want a battle item? No. We want, this is the right store, right? Yeah, this is the one I wanted. Okay, I wanted one of these power weight, power belt type items. More specifically, I want one that boosts my Pokemon's attack stat, which means I think I want Power Bracer. But it's just so expensive that I gotta sell some stuff first, which means I gotta, well, okay, the camera angle psyched me out, which means I gotta go to a store or like a Pokemon Center where I'm able to sell things, and then I gotta come back here, and then I'll go ahead and buy that Power Bracelet or whatever. And the reason I wanna do that is because I figure those items will massively buff the attack stat of whatever Pokemon holds it. And it would be, in a best case scenario, if I equipped that item early on in the game, while I'm still essentially training my Pokemon. Basically, I want to give a Power Bracelet to Tinkatink, because I get the vibe that Tinkatink is going to be a very heavy physical attacker, and I want to capitalize on that. I figure it just makes sense to give it a Power Bracelet now, rather than when it's like already level 50, level 60, and its stats are probably mostly maxed out. So I'm looking for that Pokemon Center. How did I find that before? I jumped off that cliff, and then it said Mesagoza, yeah. And then I jumped down into here, and then there was a Pokemon Center that I ran across on my way over to the egg guy and the rare candy and all that. Man, I did this 3 times already. You think I'd know where the Pokemon Center is. Isn't it like right here? Aha! I found it! Yeah, it is right here. Yeah, because I ran along its roof for like a quick second. Okay, so you're the one I want, Mr. Pokemart guy. I need to get to 10,000 in cash. I'm kind of actively using all these Pokemon. Ooh, I could sell the rare candy, but no. Those items, you generally will only, the treasures. Yes, of course. That is the way to get money. All right, I need about 1,200 more. There probably is going to be a character who can buy a tiny mushroom for more, so maybe I should hang on to it. It only sells for 250 here. It's not like it's super useful. Do I want to sell Pokeballs? No, because then there's going to come a day where I see a shiny Pokemon and I'm not going to have any balls to catch it with, right? So maybe Super Potion, just a couple? No. Well, I gotta sell something. Okay, you know what? I like never use these, and you can't buy them. These are kind of valuable items, but I never use them, so I may as well sell them now to get an item that I am gonna use. And then just a couple of revives, just 2 revives. All right, now that I've got 10,000 in cash, I gotta find the Delibird store again, and then I can finally buy that Power Bracelet. So give me a moment. I'm not going down those hallways again. I don't want to chance the game crashing, not after all this. Was it not by the Western Gate? Yeah, here we go. Delibird Presents! Delibird Presents. All right, here we go. So we want not the battle items, we want general goods. Okay, these are items that get you ready for battle. All right, and then we want the one, yes, that boosts the attack stat. There we go. It's gonna reduce my Pokemon speed, but it'll allow my Pokemon's attack stat to grow more quickly, which sounds like it's perfect for a Pokemon like Tinkatink, a Fairy Steel type who doesn't seem like it's gonna be very fast, but seems like it'll be very powerful. All right, so this will be my first time getting a Pokemon to hold an item in this series. Isn't that fancy? All right, and then there you go. And then, do I want to use the rare candy, the HP up? I feel like I can hang on to the rare candy, but I can use the HP up probably on you. There you go. All right, and then the rare candy on you as well. There you go, now that you're holding this little Power Bracelet, we're all set. Level 19, that makes you tied for the strongest Pokemon in my party, which means I want to put Pom on the front. Oh yeah, and then this Tynamo that's not a member of my team, I just caught that for demonstration purposes. You need to go like in the lower right corner, so if I ever do catch more Pokemon and start filling up my boxes, I can better keep track of things. All right, now I can fly back to where I was, right? I can fly on the west end or the east end. We'll fly to the west end then, because that's the direction that I need to head in. So let's go ahead and get this started. All right, 15 minutes into the video now, but I'm finally ready to get started. I'm done with the preparations. I used the experience candy. I used the rare candy. I used the Adamant, mint. I got the extra hold item that I think will really benefit Tink, 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 Tink. And now I'm finally ready to progress onward with my adventure. I should probably set down or look at the map and set down a proper flag, right? I don't think I did that. Let's see, I need to go up this winding path, up the winding path, across the bridge. There we go, that's what I needed to see, was a bridge. And then, looks like I gotta go to the right. Titan badge. No, that's not the type of badge I want. I want a gym badge. There we go. Okay, I did put a flag on it, and it does look like I have a way there. It's gonna be a long walk, but since when has a long walk ever stopped me before? All right, here you go. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of extra experience, and then we can get a move on. So, I am now finally properly heading toward the new city. I spent the previous part kind of going in a circle, but that's okay because I was able to find a Tink-a-Tink. Ah, here we go. Now we're in West Province Area 1. We've got some new Pokemon here, starting with Rockruff. Oh, I kind of wanted to talk about it. I messed up. Well, that's okay. I've got plenty of time to talk about this Pokemon, this little ball of gas right here. Come on, come on. This way, there we go, ZR button. Sorry, I just pressed the R button out of habit. This is Quaxly, a ghost poison type. It is potentially the best ghost type in the game. Well, not Quaxly itself, but this whole evolutionary line is fantastic. It being ghost type gives it immunity to normal and fighting type moves, and it can have the ability Levitate, which gives it immunity to ground type moves. All sorts of great stuff there, but I didn't even get into the best part. It learns like a bajillion different moves. It's a fast special attacker, so it's great for sweeping. And its final evolution is Gengar. Everyone loves Gengar. I mean, Gengar doesn't have Levitate, at least not anymore, but it's still one of the best Ghost-type Pokemon you can probably get. It might even be the best Ghost-type Pokemon you can get in this game. I don't know, I'm fully paralyzed, great. Well, I wanted to keep Pawmie out because she can't get paralyzed, but alas, I was low on health, so I switched, and then I immediately got paralyzed, and I'm fully paralyzed 2 turns in a row. It's a 1 in 4 chance each turn, so the idea of it happening twice in a row is 1 in 16 chance. But I'm okay, 3 times in a row, that's a 1 in 64 chance. You want to keep multiplying the odds because I'm getting it all on camera. Golly, you know, I completed Pokemon Stadium just earlier this year and it was the exact same problem. I didn't want that to carry over into Scarlet and Violet, but there you go. This is not, okay, well, you can't put me to sleep, I'm already paralyzed, but this is not an accurate demonstration as to why the Quaxly evolutionary chain is good, but it can be a reason. It can just be an obnoxious Pokemon. The only downside, or at least the main downside, is that in order to get a Gengar, you have to trade for it. So if you don't have a buddy that you can trade with, you might be a little, as we say in the industry, SOL. But if you do have friends you can trade with, or if you're lucky to maybe find a raid battle where you can just find a Gengar on its own, yeah, it's one of the best ghost type Pokemon you can ever have. It's weak to Psychic because it's part poison type, but aside from that, pretty fantastic. Then we've got Drifloon, a ghost flying type. Also, once again, same thing as Quaxly, has 3 immunities, normal, fighting, and ground. Drifloon will evolve into Drifblim, which isn't as great of a special attacker as Gengar, and you don't need to trade for it, but it's a lot more bulky. You don't have to trade for it, it's a lot more bulky. If you're looking for something that's more of an attacker, I would say go for Quaxly and its evolutionary line of Gengar. If you're looking for something that can take hits a little better, probably go for Drifblim. It being flying type does grant it weaknesses to ice, electric, and rock, but it probably is better than being weak to psychic, and I would say that that's useful. Although Quaxly having Levitate removes its weakness to ground. Gosh darn it. Is that the first time I've had a Pokemon get KO'd in this series? I think so. Pawmie, I'm trying my best, buddy. I get the feeling you are a physical attacker. I think you and Tink 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 are physical attackers, and then I guess Fuecoco is a special attacker. At least I think. I mean, my Fuecoco has a neutral nature, and its special attack stat was its highest stat, and it learned Incinerate instead of, like, Fire Fang or something. Alright, these Ghost-type Pokemon are kind of kicking my butt. So, Tink-a-Tink, go slam your hammer on them. Much better. Much better. Okay, I'll revive Pawmie in a second. Let's give Tink 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 some time to shine. And then some potions. That's good. Oh, a trainer battle? Okay, then I'll go ahead and revive Pawmie now. I need Pawmie to be able to stay up with the rest of the team. This game rewards you fighting random Pokemon while you're walking, so I'd like to upgrade and level up all of my Pokemon at the same time if it can be helped. All right, Pawmie, maybe you'll fare better in a trainer battle. All right? I mean, I get you'll do well against the Drifloon actually, because those are flying types. So boom, you can knock out those. It's Gas that's giving you a problem. All right, let's try this. Hello there, sir. I'm ready for you. I've seen you around school. You're that new transfer student, aren't you? I suppose. Oh, I see a Phanpy in the background. All right, hopefully that Phanpy is still there when I'm done with this battle. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fletchling! Well, I already fought a fair share of those in the wild, and it's a good thing that I'm starting off with Pawmie then, because he's my best choice for him. I mean, I suppose Tink 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 isn't such a bad idea. She would resist the attacks from this Fletchling, but Pawmie is better in the offensive. Now, I'm using a special move in the form of Thunder Shock, but that's actually going to benefit me here because you're lowering my physical attack, which does not matter right now. Okay, quick attack. Oof. Okay. Oh, but my static's going into effect, so that much is nice. All right. I don't think this Thunder Shock's going to KO right here, but maybe after one more turn I'll get it. Oh, no, I did get it. Nice. Well, good job, Pawmie. Goodbye, Fletchling. You didn't have a second Pokemon, right? It was just the Fletchling? Got it. Yeah, we're still in the early parts of the game. Oh man, can you imagine though, as it gets to later parts in the game, when trainers start having 2 Pokemon? Insanity. Insanity. All right, where did that Phanpy go? It's on these. There it is! Phanpy! Oh, I love Phanpy and its evolution Donphan. Actually quite powerful Pokemon. Oh, okay, I guess I'm going on this side. Let me spin the camera around. Give me just a second. Phanpy is a great attacker and it's actually quite great at defending as well. It has a very high physical defense stat. The only problem is that it's a very slow Pokemon. I mean, going forward, as I discuss bulky Pokemon, most bulky Pokemon are slow, but they are meant to just stall out opponents, and sometimes bulky Pokemon can't have good attack stats. The bulky Pokemon that are fast are usually meant for utility. Bulky Pokemon that are slow, they're just bulky. Now, if you want a good ground type Pokemon, like Donphan is just a good choice. That's what Phanpy will evolve into. So I actually do give Phanpy a strong recommendation for single player and multiplayer usage. I don't intend to use one as it is a Pokemon that debuted in the 2nd generation. Where am I going? Where am I? I didn't even, okay. I didn't even want to stand over there. I threw the Pokeball from the exact opposite side of where I was, and then the game warped me over there, and I was able to stand there perfectly fine, and then it made me fall off a cliff as soon as the battle was over. Is he gonna do that again? Okay, we're gonna fight right here. All right, Nimble. So I mean, wait, where am I? Okay, see, okay, that works. As long as they don't roll off the cliff again, we're good. So Nimble is a bug type Pokemon. I don't know anything else about it. That is a new Pokemon introduced in this generation, but I only know it's a bug type because the gym leader that I just fought 2 videos ago used one. Seems like it's fairly bulky. That or Pawmie just has a really low special attack stat, which could go either way. All right, well, cool. It's okay, we're gonna KO it. I don't know if this thing evolves. I assume it does. I don't know what it evolves into. I don't know how great its stats are. It's hard for me to give a recommendation to a new Pokemon, but know that it is generally difficult for me to recommend bug-type Pokemon at all, unless it's dual-typed with something else. Oh, wait, something happened? Oh, it's evolving! Pom-Pom's evolving! Well, that's exciting! It also kind of makes me feel bad because Pom-Pom was capable of evolving all this time and he just kept getting bodied by the wild Pokemon. Cool, so Pawmie evolved into Pawmo! And it's electric fighting type, which means there's a very good chance that it is a physical attacker. So I'm glad I gave it that adamant orb at the beginning of the video. How exciting! Yeah, it wants to learn Arm Thrust, which is a physical fighting type attack. Yeah, we'll give you a fighting move. Quick Attack is useful, but it probably is better to have Arm Thrust than Quick Attack. I mean, if I had it my way, I'd replace Thunder Shock, but I need an electric type move for now. It's just because Thunder Shock isn't a physical move. So we'll get rid of Quick Attack. I'm not really using it. I'm already competently fast. So there we go. Arm Thrust. Yeah, actually, I realized Adamant Orb makes my special attack stat really low, so that's why Thunder Shock is barely doing anything. Oh, hang on. Pawmo, how would you like to have your debut battle against this Mankey? All right, so Mankey is a fighting type Pokemon. It is decently powerful, and you know what? It will evolve into Primeape, and as far as single player Pokemon go, Primeape's not terrible. It's okay. I suspect that there will be better fighting type Pokemon later on in the game if you want to try to use something else. I mean, heck, I just got a Pawmo, which is electric fighting type. which is pretty useful offensively. But if you just want a traditional fighting type Pokemon, Mankey and Primeape, not bad, honestly. Not terrible. I don't know what else the game has to offer, but I think if you just want like an early game fighting type, it's not bad. Have I fought one of these things yet? What the heck is this thing? I don't know if I've seen one of these before. Capsakid? Beats me, but it's green, so it's either electric or... I'm sorry, it's either grass or bug type. It's not resisting the move, which means it's not bug type. If I used an electric to move and it resisted it, that would mean that it's grass type. So it's probably grass type. Yeah, using growth, that's a grass type move, I think. Well, then we'll just keep going for arm thrusts. Let's keep it going. Arm thrust it, arm thrust it, arm thrust it. You're a fighting type now, Pawmo. How exciting. Well, I did say in the previous part that I want to try and make progress in each of these videos, and having a Pokemon evolve counts as progress. But I don't want to just have like training sessions where I focus on Pokemon evolving. At least I don't want to do that frequently, and I don't know how many more opportunities I'll have to do that. I don't know if Pawmo's gonna evolve again. I don't know if Tinkatink's gonna evolve. I know my starter's gonna evolve, that's just a Pokemon mainstay. But otherwise, like, I don't know how many opportunities I'll have to have training parts. We're just gonna train as we go along. Here, now I can actually give a proper summary of Rockruff here. So Rockruff is a rock-type Pokemon, a pretty decent one, actually. Not too bad. And it can evolve into different forms. There's a daytime form, a nighttime form, and a dusk form. You're probably not gonna be able to access the dusk form right now because the only way to get it is to have a Rockruff with a specific ability, which generally isn't easily available. But if you have to choose between the daytime form and the nighttime form, I believe the daytime form is better. Yeah, Lycan Rock, Rockruff, not terrible. Get back here, you little horse thingy donkey, get over here. I'm not done with you. This is a Mudbray. It will evolve into Mudsdale. It's okay. I'd say it's better for single player usage than multiplayer usage. As far as single player goes, it can be quite a decent hit taker. I have a hard time calling it bulky, although I guess maybe it is bulky. Maybe that is an accurate way to describe it. Yeah, it evolves into Mudsdale, which is an okay enough Pokemon. I'd say between this and Donphan, though, you'd probably be better off getting a Donphan. But hey, like different strokes for different blokes. This is a horse versus having an elephant. It is okay to like horses more than elephants. It's okay to like elephants more than horses. Yeah, ground-type Pokemon are going to be giving me a hard time because all three of my Pokemon right now are all weak to ground. That's okay. I'm going into Fry Guy because he can actually better use special attacks on this thing. There we go. Iron Defense, yep. It's a good thing I've got a special attacker on the team. Here we go, then. I mean, I could have gone to Tink and just used, like, Draining Kiss, but that's okay. This way I'll actually KO it so that we can get the show on the road. Thank you, Fry Guy. And Tink is now level 20. Awesome. I do have to be a little cautious. I can't have my Pokemon go beyond level 25 or else they won't obey me anymore, right? So it's nice to power them up, but I can't become too powerful. But all right, level 20, still nice. Let's see, what is this? Oh, that's just the bug I just fought like a couple minutes ago. I'm telling you, like, this Pokemon does not stick with me. I have nothing to say about this Pokemon. It's a bug type. I just fought one of these a couple minutes ago and already forgot about it. I guess it's fairly defensive, which I don't know if that's a particularly good type of build you'd want for a bug type. Bug Pokemon are at their best when they're paired with another type. Like Scizor, fantastic Pokemon. Not necessarily because it's a bug type, but it is one of the best bug type Pokemon you can get. And I know it exists in this game, so you might want to hold out for one of those if you're thinking about using a bug type. A pretty feather, though this feather is beautiful, it's just a regular feather. Okay, well, whatever. Go Arm Thrust the Rockruff. Very good. Rockruff down. Excellent. Oh, Skiddo! Skiddo! I love Skiddo. Skiddo is a Pokemon from Generation 6. It will eventually evolve into a Go-Goat, which is a pretty strong physical grass-type Pokemon. And I used it back in Pokemon Y. I'd say it's better for single player than it is for multiplayer. It's kind of difficult to use a grass-type Pokemon in multiplayer. Usually they're better for utility than they are for flat-out attacking. And most of the best grass-type Pokemon, I want to say, are also dual-paired with something else. So you probably do have better options than Go-Goat, but I love Go-Goat. I think if you want a grass-type Pokemon early on in the game, a Go-Goat is a good decision. With that said, I'm not catching one because one, like I said, I've already used one back in Pokemon Y, and two, It's not a new Pokemon in Generation 9. Oh, you want to learn Bite? Yeah, I'm all for that. To deal with those pesky Quaxly. There you go. Well, Charge. It's been nice knowing you, but it's time to go. I mean, the only move you're benefiting is Thundershock, and Pawmie isn't exactly a special defensive type, from what I can tell. I mean, it's electric and fighting. It definitely seems like it definitely seems like it's meant to go on the offensive. All right, X accuracy. Well, that's kind of fun. And then, nope, I don't gotta fight either of you. But I suppose I can. Oh, okay, it got to me before I could sick pom-pom out on it. Very well. All right, well, we can try out that new Bite attack. Just a dark type move. It has a chance to make the opponent flinch. Yeah, just a decent dark type move. There is a stronger version of it called Crunch, which I'm gonna assume Pom-Pom can learn. And when that day comes and it wants to learn Crunch, it is absolutely gonna replace Bite. There we go, I got the flinch chance with it. I believe it's 10 or 20% chance to flinch. No higher than that though. But yeah, decently powerful, or decently useful dark type move. I don't know if powerful is the right word to describe it, but it does have a decent amount of power backing it up, I do admit. All right, and then what is over here? That is a new Pokemon. I have not fought one of those before. My best guess is that that's a fire type. So we'll fight it with Pom-Pom, and if push comes to shove, I'll send in Fry Guy. If it is a fire type, and I believe that it is, then it seems like it's gonna be my best bet to use Dig on it. So we're gonna go ahead and dig it up. Dig, 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 dig. Oh man, it'd be fun if Tink knew Dig, so that way I could be like, dig, 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 Tink, use dig, 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 dig. Although it would get annoying if I repeatedly said that throughout this walkthrough, huh? Well, there you go, goodbye, Charcadet. I hardly knew ye. Now, I likely would consider getting you as a Pokemon if I didn't already start with the Fire starter. I know I would want a Fire-type Pokemon on my team, but alas, I've got a Fire-type Pokemon as is, and I'm quite satisfied with it in its little sombrero hat. Okay, so we need, well, I guess we'll use these real quickly. So we'll do that. Boom, thank you, because I just got those. Thank you very much. Yeah, better to use those now, because they're going to become even less useful later on. Use them on my Pokemon's levels and experience numbers are lower. Very good. Okay. Let's see, we got Phanpy, we got Rockruff. Yeah, a cute little route. Actually, I don't know if I should be sicking Pom-Pom against it. Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Don't you worry, Pom-Pom. Yoshi will take care of you. Here, let's sick Tink on it. Let's go. Try that again. Man, do my Pokemon not know what to do against ground types? Do I gotta handle this myself? All right, Fry Guy. Strike 3, attempt 3, third time's the charm. Apparently not. Okay, guys, let me show you how it's done. Fry Guy is the one on the front, right? This is how you're supposed to do it, okay? Fry Guy, incinerate it. It's a very, Phanpy's got a very high physical defense stat. It doesn't have a very high special defense stat, so just incinerate it. See? Much better. And now you're level 21, so you're even more powerful now. And we got Phanpy nails. So is the idea that every single wild Pokemon in this game will drop some sort of like crafting item? Because that's crazy. I imagine there's like 300, 400 Pokemon in this game, and each one has an individual crafting item. Crazy. Well, we'll see what I need as I continue on with my adventure. For now, you guys are all healed up and ready to go. All right, very good. Switch things around. Excellent. All right, you want to fight? I'm ready to fight. My Tink's holding a power bracelet. In like 10 parts from now, I'll probably remove that power bracelet, and it's gonna be swinging that hammer around, and it better one-shot everything. But for now, we are still in training. A Shuppet! Well, hey, Tink, you better be able to like 1 or 2 hit KO this thing, because Shuppet is not great. That's all you folks need to know. I'll give it a more, oh, I can't move my moves around by pressing Y anymore, huh? Okay, I'll have to go into a menu and do that. That's my bad. All right, 2-hit KO. Screech, not even worried. Yeah, I'll give a more accurate description of the usefulness of Shuppet, but just know that as far as fighting one goes, I'd imagine it's a lot easier to take out than a Ghastly or a Drifloon, and that'll only do 14 damage because you're only level 14. There you go. Goodbye, Shuppet. All set. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, and then that is an ample amount of experience. Awesome. Yeah, all of my Pokemon powering up. I mean, heck, Pawmie even evolved in this part. That was awesome. I'm glad that happened, because just making progress as I journey from route to route, that's the idea. All right, now let's switch your moves around. I don't want to change moves. I want to change the order. It's nice to know that I can remember moves or forget a move at any time. There we go. That's what I want. We want Press A. There we go. Move Metal Claws to the front. Draining Kiss second. Baby Doll Eyes last. And then you, we want probably Arm Thrust at the top. And then the rest of that's fine. And then you, yeah, we're gonna want Incinerate at the top, right? There we go. And then probably Round next, because I'm not really using physical attacks. There we go. Great. That's more like it. Sometimes the order of your moves does matter when you're doing multiplayer stuff, because if you take too long to select a move, by default the game will select whatever move is at the top of your list, so keep that in mind. But also it's handy in case you just want to rapidly spam the A button when you're doing battles. There you go. Anyway, I'm glad that my Pokemon are getting stronger. I'm glad that I was able to get that power bracelet, and I'm glad that I'm able to progress onward in this game at a relatively decent speed. I mean, I know I'm kind of lingering. I don't have to fight every single wild Pokemon. I don't have to fight every single trainer. But I mean, I figure I may as well do so now, because as I continue on with this game, I imagine I'm just going to want to fly by things, and I'm not going to want to fight every single wild Pokemon. Or maybe I still will want to fight every single wild Pokemon. Maybe I still will. But as it stands, I know that I want to continuously press the R button now, so darn it, I'm gonna go ahead and do so. Especially since I don't have to necessarily worry about my Pokemon stats too much just when I press the R button like that. I know it doesn't get as much experience when it KOs wild Pokemon like this, but darn it, I just want to... I just want to have that run in the background, because it's rather satisfying to do. To just press the R button and watch my Pokemon go to work without me having to do anything. It might only get half as much experience, but look at that. Tinkatink's already level 21. You are 4 levels away from not obeying me anymore. Or 5 levels away. You can be level 25. It's level 26 when it's an issue. Because it's Pokemon up to level 25 that'll still obey me, right? Yeah, I gotta get that second gym badge soon, so that Pokemon up to level 45 or 50 or whatever will still obey me. If it's even that high, maybe it's just level 30. Yeah, you get 5 extra levels of Pokemon obeying you. Yeah. Alright, well, we're at the river that I saw on my map earlier. What I need to find is a bridge. But before I do that, I think this is a new Pokemon right in front of me. Hang on a sec. There we go. So we're gonna go ahead and put Pom in the front, because if you're by the water, chances are you're a water type. Okay, take out the Psyduck first, and then I don't suppose I can go in the water. I mean, I in real life know how to swim, but I can't swim in the water in the game, I imagine. So we're just gonna get a move on. I just need to see where the bridge is. I assume if I just stick to the main path, I will find the bridge. Oh man, Pawmie didn't quite make it to level 20, huh? Almost there. Oh, I didn't fight the new Pokemon! Whatever, it's okay. It doesn't make sense for me to turn around now and fight the new Pokemon. I'll keep it moving. With any luck, maybe I'll see one when I get near the bridge. Here, you wanna fight a Skiddo? You wanna fight the Skiddo? There you go. If you take out the Skiddo, you should have enough experience to level up. Boom, baby! And now that you're level 20, do you wanna fight this bad boy? Here we go. This is Makuhita. I, maybe a couple years ago, would have said that this is not a great Pokemon, but then I got bodied one in a multiplayer match, and so now I feel like I'm obligated to say that it's pretty good. And you know what? It is pretty good. This will evolve into Hariyama, who is a bulky fighting type, which is a little unusual, but it has its uses. Its evolution, Hariyama, has a very high attack stat and a very high HP stat, but like any other bulky Pokemon, it's very slow. So if you don't mind having a slow hitter but a heavy hitter, then Hariyama's your guy. It gets a recommendation from me, I would say, but right now I am content with my Pawmo. Okay, you know, I'm gonna drop down and get this, because this is a TM. A TM for grassy terrain, ooh! That move, it's a very interesting move. It's very useful in competitive settings. It can be useful in single player settings, but it's very tricky to kind of like set all of that up. I'm not going to use it now, but as you get more and more into competitive Pokemon, you'll learn how useful that is. It's probably more useful now because there are Pokemon with abilities that automatically set up a grassy terrain, and I don't think any of them are in this game. All right, let me see. I got to go back on the path, right? Yeah, that really dropped me down, but that's okay. It's not like I'm in a rush at this point. I mean, I'm already spending, like, I did my previous gym battle 2 videos ago, and then I spent the entire previous video basically going in a circle, though I did get Tinkatink. And now here I am, trying to just, like, get over the bridge of this video, and chances are, once I finally get over that bridge, This part's probably gonna end. I don't know how far away the next town is beyond that bridge, but I don't think it was particularly close. So let's get to that bridge. If I get detoured 1 or 2 more times, like, it's fine. I've already been recording for like 40 minutes, so yeah. I think, okay, all right, you know what, kid? I could use a trainer battle right now. You wanna fight? Area 1 of the West Province is a lot of wind. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Hey, I do the whooshing around here, and I do that when the video is over, which may be not too long after I finish battling you. Venonat, hey, buddy. Hey, Bubby. Yeah, it's probably not great that I actually started with this Pokemon because Bug resist fighting and Poison resist fighting, so we're gonna go for Thunder Shock, which is even weaker now because I started the video by giving Pom here an Adamant Mint, which makes its special attacks even weaker, which is what Thunder Shock is. All right, and I'm confused. So I have all the more incentive to switch out right now, and we'll go on to Fry Guy, a special attacker with moves that are super effective toward this thing, and we'll be good to go. All right. And if you try to use one of those pesky bug moves on me, I'll resist it, and you'll regret having done so. No, you went for confusion. Well, then I should have switched to Tink-a-Tink, but it's okay. I should be faster, and this should KO you. Goodbye, Venonat. All right, awesome stuff, cool. And then I will go ahead and find that bridge. We'll get across the bridge. We'll see how far away I am from the next town. Like, if I can see it, maybe I'll go to it, and if I can't see it. No, don't stop my whooshing. No, no, no. I do the whooshing. I do the whooshing when the video is over, but we're not there just yet. All right, there. Now go fight that Skiddo. Good job. In fact, we got a herd of Skiddo here. Go get him! Go get him. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, I mean, this is just a mechanic that I like. It's just gonna go around and slay all of them, and I'm gonna get experience for it. And because my Tink-a-Tink is holding a power bracelet, its attack stat will ideally just be shooting up every time it levels up. So that's exciting. I do see those sparkling crystals over there. I am not going to do that. Oh, Fry Guy's tired? You should be fine. Yeah, I do see those sparkling crystals there. I'm gonna skip that for now because I'm saving Terra Raid battles for when I start doing multiplayer content in the series. And I don't really intend to do multiplayer content in the series until I access the post game. I'd like to do the entire adventure by myself while things are still fresh to me. I have been steering clear of spoilers. I still don't know like 90% of the new Pokemon in this game. I don't even know how many new Pokemon there are. I have been spoiled to 1 or 2 things. Oh, Fry Guy not doing so hot. Okay, yeah, I should have kept you sticking to fighting against the Skiddo, huh? But yeah, I've been spoiled to like 1 or 2 things, but it hasn't been super major. Otherwise, like, you know, I encountered that fire type Pokemon earlier. I never saw that in my life before prior to this video. All right, Mankey, you seemed like very annoyed to fight me. Well, we're just gonna incinerate you and hopefully this is the one-hit KO. And it is, good job! Croco, man, Fry Guy. Yeah, level 22, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, oh hey, there's more of this Pokemon. This is the new one that I saw down by the river before that I didn't fight earlier. No, I actually want to fight it. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Okay, yes, yes, I actually want to fight it. Here we go. Oh, Tadbulb. Oh, you know what? I think this Pokemon evolves into another Pokemon that was shown in a preview for this game. Tadbulb, yeah, I believe this is an electric type Pokemon. I actually don't believe it's water type, especially if my move Incinerate here is dealing neutral damage. Yeah, it's not water type. I think it's purely electric, and I do believe it evolves. I don't know how good its evolutionary form is. Oh, this is another new Pokemon. What the heck? I haven't seen one of you before. This Pokemon I know absolutely nothing about, unless this is the evolution to Tadbulb. Oh. Okay, it's making Fry Guy stand on one of these because it thinks I'm battling in the water. There's a mechanic in more modern Pokemon games where when you fight in the water and your Pokemon isn't a water type, it gets to stand atop one of these platforms, and it thinks I'm in the water right now, so the platform is actually coming up above the bridge. That's fine. So Flittle is what this was called. I have nothing to say about that Pokemon because I have no idea what that is. And that's exciting. That's why it's fun to explore this world and not have any spoilers, but it's hard for me to recommend Pokemon that I've never seen before. Hang on. I see you. I saw one of you, like, in the previous video. But I can't battle you, can I? Hey. No, I did not. And I mean to throw my Pokeball down there. I guess I can just press A next to you. And then you run off and you give me a Gimmighoul coin. Whatever. I fought Wild Chewtle before. It's been a couple videos, but I've definitely fought you in the wild before. Okay. Well, there is a Pokemon Center up there. Tell you what, I'll make my way up to the Pokemon Center, and then I'll be ready to conclude this video of my walkthrough, okay? I think I made decent progress wandering around, fighting new Pokemon, fighting whatever the heck this is. Oh! Can I reach those fishy Pokemon over there. Hang on a sec. So first, let me get this item. Fresh water, nice, 30 HP, cool. Can I did not mean to press A next to you. I don't want you fighting the Phanpy. I can't go in the water. No, I can't do anything about these fishies. Can I, like, can my own Pokemon swim? Can you doggy paddle or anything? Or whatever animal you are, rodent paddle? Can that fish just come a little closer? Oh, he's swimming! He's swimming! Is he actually gonna go fight them? Yeah, baby! Well, I can't actually engage in a traditional battle with these Pokemon right now, but that fish Pokemon is a Basculin. It's not great, but it does have an evolution as a Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I don't actually know how good it is, but it's probably pretty darn strong. Basculin, if I recall correctly, is pretty powerful, but it's primarily used kind of for like HP farming. It was created as the Generation 5 equivalent to a Magikarp, but it didn't have an evolution in Generation 5. Alright. I guess I can fight this Phanpy, but if someone's gonna fight this Phanpy, it's gonna be Fry Guy. I'd rather not waste too much time. Yeah, it's cute that these Pokemon have swimming animations. That's fun. I just can't go and actually fight the Basculin myself. I just have to have Fry Guy go and do it. So I can't even recommend a Basculin right now on account of I can't even possibly catch one unless those fish swim closer to the shore. All right, Incinerate it. That might be a one-hit KO. It is not. All right, Defense Curl boosts your physical defense, but it does not boost your special defense. So we'll go ahead and Incinerate it once more. Here we are. Boom. There we go. Goodbye, Phanpy. Excellent, excellent. Plenty of experience. I love to see it. Okay, we're moving right along then. Yeah, and then there is a trainer up there. So I'll try not to lollygag too much. I'll battle this trainer. I'll get to the Pokemon Center. I'll heal, and then I'll deem that to be a pretty sufficient stopping point. All right, you're hitchhiking. Can you catch a ride on my Pokemon? I'd be willing to give you a ride. I just don't think you'll fit. It also comes down to the comfort of the Pokemon, you know? Like maybe it's only comfortable carrying one person. And I'm actually underweight, so maybe it definitely doesn't mind carrying me. Fungus! Oh man, well, when it comes time for me to see this Pokemon in the wild, that's when I'll give it a different recommendation. But Fungus can actually be dangerous because it's one of the few Pokemon that has access to the move Spore, which is a move that immediately puts me to sleep and it has 100% accuracy. So we'll see if that's what it's doing. Okay, I was getting a little nervous there. Was it just me or did it take longer to send out my Pokemon than usual? I don't know. But thankfully, it's going for Astonish. Yeah, I think this early on in the game, they're probably not going to give an opponent the move Spore. But you never know. All right, goodbye, Fungus. Awesome stuff. Excellent, excellent. Thank you. Plenty of experience. Awesome. Yeah, I just gotta be on the lookout. I like making my Pokemon stronger, but they can't surpass level 25. That would be dangerous. I mean, if it happens, it happens. I'll just have to roll with it. All right. This little swarm of Mankey here, let's go. Go get him! You do that, and then that ought to do it for the fighting and all that today. We'll get plenty of Mankey for right now. If you want to take out the Rockruff as well, don't let me stop you. Go ahead. Go get him. All right, all right. If I move too far away, you'll just warp to me, right? Well, okay, I guess I can grab this item real quickly. There we go. A rare bone! It'd be sold at a high price to shops, so I'll gladly take that. Thank you. That's all the Mankey. All right. You want to take on this Rockruff real quickly, and then we'll finally be on our way to the Pokemon Center? Very good. That's going to give me like 6 extra experience. 35. All right. Yeah, that's 6 times the amount that I specified that it would. But there we go. And then is there one of those trainers that's like, you fought this many characters on this route? No. I guess not at this Pokemon Center. That's okay. All right. Let's go ahead and heal up, and let's go ahead and get ready to end this video because I've almost been recording for an hour, and I kind of don't want these videos to be an hour in length unless they absolutely have to be. Like I'm doing a story-related beat, and it doesn't make sense to cut it in half. But me just wandering through a route, I mean, that's my fault if it takes that long, but I'd like to end it here sooner rather than later. And, you know, I did make progress. I'm in new territories. I'm fighting Pokemon that I didn't see previously in the game, and Pawmie evolved into a Pawmo. So that's plenty of progress for this video. All right, for now, that wraps up this part of my Pokemon Scarlet walkthrough, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye, humans. Whoosh! Hey, thank you for watching my video. If you want to continue to support my content, the best thing you can do is like this video and subscribe to my channel. All you have to do is click the little buttons down below. Also, please be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with my video schedule. My tag is @RealYoshiller. I hope to see you all in future videos. Bye-bye! Whoosh!